This is a place I haven't been to in quite a while. My old Blaze farm. I figured what the heck, I was running kind of short, and so, well, okay, I wasn't running short. I wanted to restock. So I spent a good long bunch of time here watching these guys accumulate, and then every now and then go down here and press the button. This is a very old design from back around Minecraft 1.2.5. I believe it was around then, and Etho was the one that came up with this design. And I built this one like a week or two after he built his, after he did a tutorial on the one that he came up with. And yeah, it has served me very well. Now, back in the day, back then, it cost 50 levels to get an enchantment. You had to have 50 levels of XP for an enchant. And so that's what this was for, because you got a good bunch out of it. And what you do is you get to let them collect in there, and then you hit the crusher that would take most of their damage, and then you would use an instant damage 2 splash potion to kill them. But you see, back then, we didn't have looting 3. Yeah. 2, 3, 4 hits, and they're all dead. Yeah. Not too shabby. Alright, now I turn this off. And what that does, oops, is it turns on some lava streams that lights the place up there. And yeah, alright, go ahead and get these guys crushed and get them out of there. Hello. Yeah. Close the gate, kill them off, crush them down. And then get rid of them. Alright, and now with that turned on, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, now there won't be any more spawns. Okay, I'm just going to leave some of these. Actually, no, I got room for them. There was something else I wanted to do while I was down here, because it's been a while. You see, I had done some work on the place and gotten the whole area nice and slabbed and looking better and so on. And, oh, by the way, back in 1.2.5, there was another thing that made it possible for me to have a little farm down here growing wheat. And that is, in 1.2.5, you could come into the nether and you could put down ice and break it and have water flowing in the nether. And the one regret I have is that I never did more with that than this. There was an opportunity there, totally missed. I could have had this nether totally and completely, well, maybe not completely, but seriously covered when it comes to ice. But as it is, I mean, there could have been water all over the place, is what I mean. That's what I was trying to say, and for some reason I blew it. Yeah, well, you know how it is. Sometimes you just can't talk to save your life. You ever noticed that? Yeah. Alright, now, let's just put a little bit of a bottom edge to that. And then I can finish this wall that I never ever did. I had thought about it many times, but I never did it until now. How about that? And the whole point of the wall is that it's rare, but ghasts do occasionally spawn out here. And so this is to prevent them from shooting at me. Because it's not that, you know, somebody once asked me, why do you use all this glass in the nether? You know, is it because gas can't destroy glass? No, it isn't. Of course not. It's because ghasts cannot see you through glass. Let's see, not this. Okay, let's see. All right. Give me my stone brick slabs. That's what I seem to have used a lot of around here, so. Okay. Because now that that's up there, I need to extend this. So that I can be all nice and slabby covered here. Because we don't want blazes spawning in here, because you've got to remember, these days they can spawn anywhere. Back in the day, the only place they ever showed up was in one of those spawners. Was in a blaze spawner. And, you know, now, yeah, now they can show up any place. Kind of takes away the special of them a little bit. Makes them a whole lot more annoying. Alright, that's good. And now the rest of this area, I've slabbed all through here. Okay, I need to slab up this way. Oh, good gravy. I need to slab up through the rest of this area too, so how about I take a minute and do that. I also need to slab the whole length of this entire track, although I'm not going to do that today. At least not on camera. I may work on it off camera, but that's different. I know nobody wants to watch me lay slabs all day. But what can I say? I have not had the greatest day, and sitting in here watching blazes die in the spawner, believe it or not, it has been the high point of my entire week. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay, anyway, now up along here, this track. I should have slabbed this thing a long time ago. And matter of fact, the reason there's glass over it is because back in the day, mobs could spawn on redstone and they would not avoid track. You know, now they avoid track, they won't spawn on redstone, and all sorts of wonderful things like that, but way back when they used to a lot, and it was really annoying. And so that's why okay, let me break this. I want to move that lever. All right. Put the block down there. Put that there. Throw this where that open spot is. And there. Now I've got my start button. Oh, stop that. And I need to, at some point, come along here and do this for the entire track. There's something else I need to do, too. I need to replace that with a redstone block. Let's see. I've got some redstone. All right, go ahead and throw this out there. You see, chump? You're out there, I'm in here. You're not the big pain in the butt you want to be. Okay. Now I can come along here. Ditch the torch. Doing this now because there have been plenty of times when I've had blaze spawn in this corridor. I mean, it's bad enough with the pigmen, but to have blaze spawn in this track bed, not what I'd call, oh, come on, stop it with the torch. Not exactly what I'd call great. There. And I'm going to leave that pretty much be just about it. Well, I'm going to run this up that way a little bit. Oh, what the heck? Come on. Click, will you? All right, great. Okay, now that I'm done messing around with all of that, I am going to put this stuff away and then proceed to head back up to the overworld. I'm going to leave the glass here because I will eventually do something. I don't know. Anyway, let's see, where is my minecart? See, the reason I always... Oh, stop that. Yeah, the reason that I always used to... come in here and pick up the minecart is because there would be occasional blaze walking around in here, and wait a minute. And zombie pigmen, and there's been more than once when I've come along here to use the thing myself and found zombie pigmen riding it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll catch up with you back at the base. All right. Well, as you can see, the iron foundry has been removed completely. It's all gone, except for this part. I figure that since this thing is here and worked, there's no reason not to keep it. So I'm going to. Simple system with a hopper clock and a little bit of redstone to, well, let me get up here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I don't need this stuff here. Okay, good. So, got a dispenser here, kicking stuff out into... Oh, wait a minute. That block was actually part of the circuit. Okay. Yeah. basically what this circuit does is it takes, you've got a filter here that's looking for poppies, and the poppies get pulled out of the main item stream that comes out of the thing where the golems get roasted, and then you, of course they're going to drop iron and poppies. This is pulling the poppies to throw them down in here into the dispenser to be kicked into the portal every so many seconds to keep the whole spawn chunks area loaded. And that is all fine and dandy in and of itself, except for one thing. This thing, as it exists right now, worked just fine in 1.7.10 when I built this thing. But now it's 1.9.4 and things have changed. And so, as per a tutorial that Tango did, this needs to be modified. So let's see. I've got a bunch of screenshots here I'm referring to. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that goes away. Yeah, hoppers. I need hoppers. Why could I have even thought to work on this without bringing along a stack of hoppers? Yes, I'm going to use iron block to build the new iron farm, because I think that's just poetic as all get out. Oh, for crying out loud. I do not believe a lack of hoppers. I mean, it's fundamental for something like that. Hoppers. All right. Upstairs to the house of wares. Okay. $13 hoppers. I ought to have more than that. Oh well, I will. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, half a stack of chests. That's better. I'll deal with the rest of that later. Okay. Should have enough hoppers to do what I need to do with this. Because the nice thing about this facility is that I already have a ginormous storage facility in here. All right, now, hopper going in there, and another one pointing downward into it. and another one down into that, and then off this way. That's where the iron no, it needs to go that way. And so on. And then it'll just follow into that. Like so. And these that there. And that going into the side there. And then that can come down there. That takes care of that part of this. Now, if I look at the next screenshot, I don't have enough of anything. It's too bad shulker boxes are not a thing in 1.9.4 because I would so have one full of redstone gadgets. Wait a minute. Didn't I have some stuff in here? Used to be once upon a time, yeah, sure. Okay. Get back over here. Grab some repeaters and comparators. Oh. Sneeze really bad. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Repeaters. Grab some torches. Wire hoppers in there, I don't know. Rails and... You mean I don't have comparators? I don't have a whole lot of nether quartz either. All right. All right, I think that should do for that. Time to go find a bed and kill the night. Get back out there and see if I can actually freaking do this without realizing suddenly that I've forgotten yet something else. Okay, I think we got it here. All right, now let's see. All right, I'm going to break that for right now so I can get back and forth here. See, this needs to come out, just the corner piece. And no. Okay, yeah. That goes here. And block here, block there. No. A repeater here and here. And I believe, yes, a redstone dot here. I have to put this hopper back, but that's later. All right, yeah. That should be right. Okay. Now there's something or other around here. Yeah. Okay, I have to break some of this glass. Yeah, I should have silk touched it. I don't care. It's just a few pieces. The world is not going to end. All right, I need iron block here, here, and there. A comparator here. And let's put blocks on top of those. And a redstone dot on top of that. And a torch there. Okay. And then I've got it wrong because this, and that, and this need to go up a block because that is supposed to be there, and then this. Yeah, like so. Okay, yeah, so it's reading the signal coming out of there. Torch here. Okay. Although it's still not quite seeming right, because it seems like this should be directly over the torch. At least from the screenshot that I have of that tutorial. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Not quite. Up there. This, and there's redstone here and here. And then the next shot. Yes. There's a torch here. And then iron here, there, and down there. Down here gets a dot, And here gets a repeater. And that should be, I think, pretty much that. All right, I think I'm just about there. Have a look at it from up top side. I get a better angle. Yeah, this is about right. This is right. Okay. And then the hopper clock, which currently has like 50 items in it. We'll pull them all out. And for this modification, you see, all of this is based on Tango's tutorial for updating this particular part of the system for 1.9. 9 items in it instead of 50. Which means it's going to be dumping through stuff about every 10 seconds or so. Let's see. What are you dumping? I'm thinking nothing. Yeah. But that's all right. All right. That, I'm pretty sure, takes care of this part of stuff and things. And yes, let me fix that. And then throw some blocks over those hoppers. Make sure things are sufficiently lit up here. This would be a bad place to have mob spawns. And now I want to stop over into the nether to have a look at the other side of this system. I love this design. It's like the nether is leaking through into the overworld. Very nice. Okay. Now, the facility I want is right over there. Hey, how about that? It's with stone brick. I wouldn't have expected that. No. Not this way. Through here. Okay, right there is some lava that I need to actually take down temporarily. And now I'm just going to cobble the place up. Because I want a place to work that will not be gastified. Which is, of course, is a nonsense word that means shot with explosive projectiles. Alright, this is where stuff gets kicked through from that other portal. And I brought everything I needed except for one thing. Chests to store stuff in. Can you believe it? Arg. No. Yes, I can go through this one. What am I thinking? I was thinking like if I went through that other one, that would not be good. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh well. It could be worse. And it's things like this that... Awesome. Great. Things like this that is why when it comes time to actually construct the main body of that thing out there, especially the part where I'm having to start placing doors. Yeah, that is... I don't want to get messing around with that until all right, temporary blocks here and there. Hoppers pointing that way. All right, great. Now I can go ahead and close that back up. Close this up. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. And actually it's going to have to end up going down, but tell me I have a crafting table in here at least. Yes, good. All right. So, chests. The idea being that once construction starts, I'm going to be kicking dummy items through the portal during its construction to keep everything active. But I don't necessarily want it to be kicked into lava. So, chests to grab everything that comes through so that should the need arise, I can even do something like come in here and grab these things up and recycle them. There. And now it's gas-proofed and all that. All right, great. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is head back through here. I need to put a few things away. And then I have another trip to take through the nether to where my current tree farm is located out at the ranch, which is some 8,000 blocks from spawn. Yeah. Let's see. I think I put most of this stuff away. I shouldn't need the redstone. I'm just going to be harvesting trees. And I will keep the axe. Keep that. And basically I'm going to fill this with wood and fill my inventory with wood and so on. All right, let's see. All right, let's see if I remember how to get out there. I have to cut through here. And then down here through this tunnel. And this one goes to a portal that is out beyond, or out there, the nether side of the country estate. And there's a track here, complete with a minecart. All right, make sure this is set right. Down, horse ranch, that's where I'm going. On the way. Yeah, the horse ranch is where I went to find horses, finally. And I had to go like 8,000 blocks before I finally found any. And this is the easiest way to get there. Yeah. I started building it. I got a big, oversized, oh my God, blown out of proportion ranch house built, or started mostly built, and then I decided to, because I was out there and I needed to do something about it, I planted a whole bunch of trees out in the yard there, basically a tree farm, and I've been using it for that for quite a while. And I need to go out there and load myself up with as much logs as I can possibly carry, just to make sure I have enough for door manufacturing, because once I get started on the door phase, I'm not leaving the spawn chunks until it's done and the thing is up and running. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And this is what I mean when I said tree farm. I've got birch, I've got spruce, I have dark oak, lots of dark oak. So yeah, I was working on this and oh my God, I never finished it. I was working on fixing that up and I never ever finished it. Yeah. Well, I'm not really sure here. I just had a thought. Maybe it's not even a thought, but all right. Oh yeah, that has to actually turn into grass before I can shovel it flat or to whatever again. But yeah, this ginormous crazy ranch house. And I think I know what I did wrong with it. I took a design that I found and it had some actual measurements, so I included the real world measurements. But I made a mistake. See, the real world design measurements was given in feet, and I translated that to 1 block per foot. And of course that distorted the dimensions because blocks are 1 meter. Yeah, I really messed that up bad. Anyway, I am here for the trees. All of this dark oak. And I'm going to be here for a while until I can fill the ender chest and my inventory with a full load of the stuff. That will probably take me quite a while. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.